Hi everyone and welcome. If you're new here, I am Mahana. In this video I will be showing you some gardening ASMR. I will be mowing the backyard, whipper snipping and doing a bit of weeding. If you like ASMR videos and motivational videos, please hit the subscribe button down below and enjoy. I am using a Rarely battery powered mower. I got this mower from Bunnings ages ago. It does cut grass a bit short, but I have gotten some grass seeds, so I'm hoping to fix this by making the grass thicker. I also got a irrigator, just a handheld one, and I am going to irrigate the grass before I seed it. I won't be showing you in this video the seeding, but hopefully I will do it in another video. I actually have couch grass in my backyard. Before I moved in, they had some really crappy grass. Yeah, it was like a crabgrass. And after I finished with all the renovations, I actually took a few weeks and pulled all the crabgrass out by hand and renovated the backyard myself. I haven't finished renovating the backyard yet, as I'm just doing it as I got time and the money. So I just went to Bunnings and got the Couchcraft turf and gradually just laid it down. It's not leveled the greatest, but I am going to work on that as I reseed and use topsoil and level it out gradually. I don't have the money to pay anybody to do this properly for me now, but maybe in the future I'll be able to get someone to fix it up. But I do plan to put in some more garden beds. The garden bed that you'll see up the back I actually did myself. I dug all the grass out on my own and put all the trees and plants in, and I planted these trees for privacy because I have two neighbours over the back. One that follows along this colourblind fence, and he likes to look over and do as people do. And I also have one that sits behind my shed, and he also does pretty much the same thing. And I don't understand why, but anyway. I've even heard them say, well, why did you just close her blinds? I shouldn't have to close my blinds. It's my garden and I want to look out at my garden. They can get stuffed. So, yeah, I planted these plants in for privacy, so that's why I've chosen these plants. But yeah, I have a lot of magnolias, which I really love. I tried to match the neighbours' trees, partially because they chopped one of the magnolias down one time and I realised how much privacy it provided. And now that it's grown back, I really like it. So I planted one in the exact same spot, so when it gets bigger, if they happen to chop theirs down again, it won't matter because I'll have mine for privacy. I've also installed these privacy screens, which I have got from Bunnings, and I've just got my handyman to put them up. Some of them have pretty cutouts, but I really quite like these olive ones because they provide complete privacy. I also have a couple behind the shed. I need to work out some way to block the gap in the middle behind the shed, but it'll do for now. And yes, so the backyard's been a lot of work. And I also got this swing made up for my son specially by a local builder who does outdoor furniture. He mainly does planters. And I commissioned him to design and build this swing for me. And I really love it, and it's been in my yard for over a year now. I do have to varnish and paint it, and maybe one day I'll show you guys that in a video. And one year for Christmas, my mum brought this pergola for my son, and the roof actually slides open and closed, which is really good for like rainy weather, or we mainly use it when it's really hot to give him some shade when he has here playing. He usually plays underneath it with his climbing equipment. So I really love it, and hopefully I might be able to get something a bit more permanent in the future, but for now this will do. I know that you should whippersnip before mowing, but I wanted to whippersnip afterwards, and I've only just gotten this whippersnipper, so this is my first time using it. I did cut the grass a bit short with it, so hopefully when I feed the lawn, it will thicken up and it won't matter. The whippersnip is a Ryobi battery power whippersnipper, and I also got it from Bunnings. I don't really like the whippersnipper, but I do like the way the edges look when they are done properly, so I'll keep practicing with it. I try to read once a week just to keep up with the maintenance, but if we have had a lot of rain, I'll try and get out and weed as soon as it dries, otherwise it gets to be too much work. I don't use any chemicals in my garden and I only hand pill. The only fertilizer I use is organic fish fertilizer. I will not touch anything chemicals and put it in my garden, not only because it's better for the environment. I've also got dogs and I've also got my son to protect, so I like to keep the garden as organic as possible.